Hey guys, it's Jessie. Today I have my September TBR for you guys. So as most of you know if you watched the last video, or if you can see, my bookshelves are completely wiped. All the books did get packed, and I did manage to pull out a few that I knew that I could read this month or wanted to read this month, and we do have a couple U-Haul trips and long drives ahead for the move. So I am hoping that I can get through all of these. I'm going to run through them fairly quickly with you guys and just get started because I have a lot of work to do, a lot of packing to do, and I just want to get this out there, share it with you, and get back to those things so that I can wrap up early tonight and start one of these awesome books. The first book that I have on my list is The Writer's Room by Justin Davila, and this is a collection of poetry. He sent it to me, and I am so excited to get to it. The only collection of poetry I've read so far this year was Milk and Honey, and absolutely adored it, and I am excited to get into more. So thank you so much, Justin, for sending this my way. Then I have The Life She Wants by Robin Carr, and Little Bird Publicity sent this my way. It comes out on September 27th, and I can't wait to dive into this, share my thoughts with you, and I hope that you guys will also pick this up around that same time, and hopefully we can chat about it. So thank you so much to Little Bird for sending this my way. This does sound pretty interesting. It is about a woman whose husband commits suicide, and she is at fault for all of his mistakes and crimes, and so it's the repercussions of everything. She ends up leaving New York City, going back home to Sonoma, and is trying to make these reconnections with friends and get her life back on track. So it definitely sounds interesting, and I can't wait to get to this one. Then I have Keep Her by Leora Krieger, and this sounds pretty great as well. It is about a girl who uses photographs to create these collages, and she teams up with this guy, and together they fight to save the whales. So I'm interested to see how the artwork plays a part in the awareness for the endangered whales, and just to kind of see how this all pulls together. I love the cover. I think it's beautiful. It was sent in such a creative and cute package by Leora herself, so I'm so excited to dive in and really get into this and see what it's all about. Thank you so much, Leora. Next up is Southernmost by Sarah Sadler, and a lot of you will know if you watched my August wrap-up that I read Southern Solstice by Sarah Sadler. This is the spin-off to it, and I could not be more excited. I absolutely loved the first book. Her writing was incredible, the story was just awesome, and I am really looking forward to getting into this. So this is definitely high on my list, and I can't wait to get to it. And like I said, it was a spin-off of the first one, so it goes back to this character Jackson, who was introduced in Southern Solstice, and Kayla, who they have a history together. So kind of seeing this come together, and it sounds like things are going to kind of unravel, and there's going to be some new interesting twists, and that's what I really liked about the first one, is it kept me on my toes. There were twists that I did not see coming, and like I said, by the end, I was absolutely in love with the storyline, so I can't wait to get to this. Thank you so much, Sarah, for sending it my way. The last book that's on my TBR for September is A House for Happy Mothers by Amula Malati, and this is one that I was actually reading last month and just didn't get around to finishing it, and that was just my fault. I kind of fell into a slump, I got really busy, and just didn't pick up a book for a couple of days, but I am back into this as of last night and can't wait to finish it and share it with you. It is about a couple that is living in California, and they cannot conceive, so they get this surrogate that is living in India, and it seems to be beneficial for both, but getting to hear the inside thoughts of the surrogate herself is very interesting, so I'm excited to share this with you guys. Like I said, once I finish, I will do a full review, so definitely watch out for that. And thank you to Booksparks for sending me this book and all of the amazing books that you guys had in the Summer Reading Challenge. I cannot wait. The announcements for the Fall Reading Challenge were just released, and I am beyond excited for the lineup. So definitely check them out if you haven't. I will leave a link below. Alright guys, so the last three things on my TBR are comics or graphic novels, and the first one is going to be Sex Criminals by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky, and I have been hesitant to pick this up just because I know that some of the things in here will make me slightly uncomfortable knowing this will be, public and all of that, but I've heard such good things about it that I definitely want to dive in and know more, and I am looking forward to reading it, so stay tuned for that one. The next one I have is Alex and Ada, Volume 1. It's a series of 3 volumes, so I've definitely heard that the first one is by far the best and the other ones are decent, just not super great. I am looking forward to getting into this. And what I do know is it's about a guy who gets this X5 android, and his, I think, like grandmother or somebody sent it to him just for some companionship. And it turns out that he falls in love with this android, so it sounds really interesting and futuristic and something that I probably normally wouldn't be into, but for some reason it's really intriguing and the artwork looks super fantastic. So I'm excited to get into this one as well. The last comic up is Rat Queens Volume 3, and I have actually started this and just haven't finished it quite yet. Like I said, things have been a little crazy, so I'm looking forward to bunkering down sometime this weekend and really diving in and getting into this. I have loved Volume 1 and 2, and I've heard things about the third one that don't sound super impressive, but I'm excited to read it and kind of form my own thoughts and opinions here. I do know that the art is slightly different, so I'm going to look into some of those and see what's going on, but I am excited because we've finally peeled back some layers, got to know the girls a little bit better, and things are actually picking up. We were left on a cliffhanger, so can't wait to see where this is all going. Let me know if you plan to read any of these during this month, and maybe we could do a fun buddy read or just chat about them in general. Otherwise, let me know what you are most looking forward to during September. I would love to hear. Mine is probably The Writer's Room or Southernmost, just because I can't wait to read more poetry, and I've already raved enough about Southern Solstice, but I absolutely loved it, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting into those reads right off the bat as soon as I finish A House for Happy Mothers. So I hope you guys have a great day. Good luck with September, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.